This is AirGunsNirvana with a detailed look at one of my custom Crosman 2289s. So before I go into the most recent addition to this 2289, I thought I'd go over briefly all the different modifications I've done up until this point. Starting here at the front, I added a TKO muzzle brake. I cut down a 24-inch 22 caliber barrel to 13 inches and recrowned it. I added a steel barrel band from Bryan and Associates. I modified a drill bit for a pivot pin. I cut and maintained the plastic barrel support. I ordered from Crosmods one of their flat top pistons, installed it. The valve I flat topped myself and added a heavier, a lighter valve spring inside the valve. Other than that, I left the valve alone. I bought from Crosman one of their 22 steel breeches. In the trigger group here, I nipped this bit of metal bump off the bottom there. Here on the trigger, call this an Nirvana mod. I nipped the bit of metal off the trigger there. Inside here, everything's been shimmed and polished. I polished the hammer. I added a taller custom hammer pin to be able to use a really heavy hammer spring in here. This allows me to dump 20 plus pumps out of this gun. I kind of jokingly call this a redneck backpacker, as this bit of cordage here is what holds the shoulder stock here to the grip frame. I've got a video on the particulars of that. But the one thing that I've done here recently that I'm really pleased with is this Williams peep sight that I added here to the rear of the gun. To make it work properly, I needed to epoxy a fiber optic sight from a Benjamin Discovery air rifle. So for quite a few years now, I've been really interested in trying to find a good set of open sights that would be compact and easy to use in its backpacker configuration. Williams has made some sights that are really bulky and wide. There's other sights that are kind of plastic and flimsy. This, I added a piece of aluminum here in this notch inside the breech there, slid this over it, tightened the Allen screw down, and this is a good solid platform. The other thing that I didn't like about some of the Williams sights and other sights that were designed for this is when you use it in a pistol form, yes, those sights are, I'm sure, very good. But when you put the shoulder stock on it and you bring it to your shoulder and your eye is closer to the rear sight than you would be holding it away as if it were a pistol, those other sights just got all blurry, and I didn't like the way that was at all. So this is now a true backpacker, easily taken down, slapped in a backpack. This sight here remains rigid, keeps it zero, and so far I've been able to dispatch one tree rat one afternoon last week. Hopefully I'll have the opportunity to do some more walking through the woods, seeing what else she can't tend to. As always, there'll be details in the description on the different parts that were added and where those were sourced from. I hope you've enjoyed the information that was given. Please feel free to post questions and comments. I'll do my best to answer any question I can. Thank you and have a good day.